What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD and welcome to another episode on the Graft to a Draft series. Now, this is a rare one actually. This weekend we're actually getting to do a Graft to a Draft series. So usually obviously I do this in a midweek, which means there's not as many cards and things on the market, not as many people opening packs. But today we're doing it on a Saturday. This may well come out Saturday night or it'll be a Sunday for you to watch. And there are a lot more items on the transfer market than there has been during this week. So if you look at the screen now, you'll see that we've actually got 612,000 items on the transfer market, whereas usually now it's sitting around about the 450. So that's quite a big jump. That's sort of almost 30% extra on top of what we usually have. As you can see there, I've got some items on the transfer targets, and what I thought is, bearing in mind that we've now got the team of the seasons all into the packs, the way I'm going to try and make the 15,000 coins today is by sniping the team of the season cards that come in packs. So what I've decided to do as we go over the transfer targets is I have taken the goalkeepers and defenders from the top 5 leagues that are kind of reasonably priced, sort of anything from sort of 30 to sort of 90,000 coins, and those are the ones that I'm going to try and snipe in order to make the 15,000 coins we need today to get our draft. So as you look at there at the moment, I've got 1,261,679 coins, which means that by the time I have done these, I at least need to have 1,276,000 coins, 679. So basically, as long as I've got over that, then as long as I've got over the 76,000, so 77,000 on there, we will have the 15,000 coins from the trading and sniping of doing these cards. So you've seen the cards that I'm going to do there, like I say, defenders and goalkeepers. I will just show you the transfer list. As always, I want to be, fairly honest and transparent with the coins I'm making on here. So these 4 cards I've just listed up at the moment because I just had to get rid of a draft. So I've listed these cards up on the market. You'll see that they've got 53 minutes or above before they actually expire. So hopefully in that time I'll have those 15,000 coins anyway. I don't really want to spend more than an hour to get 15,000 coins. It's not really a good return. What I'm going to do now is go into the sniping, and like I say, as always, I won't necessarily show you every single snipe. I may just show you the cards that we've sniped and sold on, or if we do get a really good snipe, something that's sort of 3,000 or 4,000 coins under, then I will put that in the video. Okay, so that was a really good snipe actually. Kamara there at 20,000 coins. I'm going to go and list him up for 25, which means after tax we'll actually make about 3,500 coins profit on him. If we go at the market back on there, you'll see that his lowest buy now, or it was when I first started searching that card, is about 25,750. So I've even undercut that a little bit. So picking one of them up at 20k is really good. Going to carry on 23,000, see if we can pick a couple more up, but that's a really good snipe. We've only picked up another one of the other cards so far, which is the Rajkovic goalkeeper. We picked him up, he was about 700 coins or so. So that one now obviously puts us to around about 3,000 to 4,000 coins, and we're still only on League 1 at the moment, so hopefully we'll have the 15,000 coins once we get through all 5 leagues. Oh, and even though we loaded in a little late there, that's an excellent snipe on Soyuncu. He is going for around about 65,000 coins, so we've got that at 53,000. I am just going to put him onto the transfer list actually before I go and list him, so I do want to make sure that we are definitely in the region of the right price there. But I was sniping at 61. Let's check. Yeah, his lowest is 66, 67. 68,000 coins there now, so I'm going to go and list him up at 67, and that is going to be a massive 9,000 coins profit on that one card. So we have in theory probably already made our coins here as I go and list him up, but even so I'm going to carry on. I want to get through all the players that I have put on the list so I can show you them at the end, and obviously Rajkovic hasn't sold at the moment, but that's an incredible snipe really. That has kind of made the episode in terms of getting the 15,000 coins. We were struggling to find some of the team of the season players, but that is a genuinely amazing snipe. I was looking at, I say, at 61,000. I'm now going to up it to 62, knowing that he's just gone up a couple of thousand. But when I started searching at 61, there was one on there at 65,000. So that's why I went down 4k, because obviously after tax, it's about 3,250 coins that they'll take. So we're going in for a little bit more, see if I can pick up another incredible snipe like that. If not, I'll be moving on to the next card, and you may well see another good snipe, or you will see the profit made at the end. Okay, I picked up that Quadrado there at 54,000 coins. Now, I'm not sure whether that was a good snipe or not. I was looking at 56 and I just saw that one happen to be there, and actually, yeah, there's one on at 58.5, so we could put him up at 58, which after tax was 2,900. That's just over 1,000 coins profit, so it's actually not too bad. So we'll put him up at 58. You can see Zoyuncho sold now. So there's Quadrado on there as well. Like I say, Radkovic still hasn't sold at the moment. If we have to drop him by 250 coins, it wouldn't be so bad. It just means we've only made a 500 coin profit. But yeah, like I say, that's that Soyuncu card going for 67, considering you bought him at 53. After tax, we're going 3,300 to take off the tax. Puts that at 63,500. So we made 10,000 coins on that one defender alone. So I'm going to go on Quadrado a little bit now, because it seems like there's a couple there that were coming up a little bit cheaper than this. So I'll go down to that 55 mark and see if we can pick one up. 55, I would have to sell it at 58.5 in order to make 600 coins profit. But if we caught anything under 55, then obviously I can maybe just cut it. If I got like another 53 or 54,000 coin card, I could put it up at 58 and hopefully that would sell straight away. If I get one like this on the cusp, then I'm going to have to put it up at the 58.5, and I guess at the moment they are going to take a little while to sell. Part of the problem as well is I've just everybody uses different apps, but I happen to use the Footbin, and I've just had a look on there at a couple of the prices of the cards compared to the prices they're shown on Xbox, and at the moment Footbin are actually really out on their prices. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I was looking, was coming up at 160,000 coins. Footbin hasn't had an update on the price for him for an hour, and he's at 171,000 coins on Footbin. So what that means is the likelihood of being able to get him a snipe to sell at 160,000 is really slim, because everybody, well not everybody, like I say, other people use different apps, but most people use these sort of things to price up their players when they put them onto the market. And that means that someone seeing him at 171 may put him up at 170 or 168, but actually we know that that's 7,000 or 8,000 coins over the price of what he currently is going for. So it makes it harder for me to snipe. I'm going to move on to the next card now. I've gone for Quadrado for a bit, and we'll see you back when we're done. So that's not too bad there. We pick up a Ginter for 36,000. Now it looks like someone was actually using this card in the team. Again, I'm going to just pop him up on the transfer list just to double check, but I'm pretty sure the cheapest I saw him there for was about 40k. Yeah, so even at 41 we should sell him. So 41,000, again that's 5,000 coins under. 2,000 is what the tax will be, so we made 3,000 coins on picking up that Ginter as well. So let's go and list him up for 41. And like I say, he should sell because he's now the lowest card on the market. As you can see, the other ones are sold there. So I'm going to go through the transfer targets, just remove off the ones that I've done. So I've done Carvajal, we didn't find any of him, didn't find any Hradekis, didn't find any Sommers either, I don't believe. Ginter has gone as well. So we've now got Hakimi to finish off the Bundesliga, and then these three from the Serie A. We're going to go and do those 4 cards, and then we'll be able to see how much profit we've made after tax. Okay, so here we are, we've gotten through all the cards I picked out, so it's goalkeepers and defenders from the top 5 leagues that are in the team of the season packs at the moment, and these are the snipes that we've come up with. Now, obviously as you can see, we are at 1.241. Now, obviously we've got a Ginter to sell at the end. So what I've done is I've just worked out the maths, and after this card sells, he will give us 38,950 coins. So that is after EA take their tax, which will put us up to 1.281820. So it will be 4,000 coins over what we needed to be. So basically we've made 19 to 20,000 coins just on these 5 cards alone, and as you can see on these, they've still got 9 minutes left, so that was in around about 45 minutes or so. So without any further delay, let's get into the bit that we all love to see. We'll go into the draft, we'll spend our 15,000 coins, and then see how far we can advance in the draft and see what packs we get for our rewards. So none of these really are sort of my favoured formations. Given the fact that we've got some decent forwards in the game now, I think I'm going to go with a 4-3-2-1. We never get a very good captain anymore, so I tend to go with someone who hasn't got the greatest card, but also someone that we get like so many versions of, like in terms of like we get a lot of left wings, a lot of right wings. So I'm going to go and take Coutinho. If we have to use them to then link up Brazilians, it doesn't really matter. Let's go and take a striker. Hopefully we can get a nice icon. We certainly can. Going to go and take, I think, Crespo, because he's got the 4-star weak foot. Was Owen's 4-star weak foot, but only 3-star skill moves. We'll take Crespo. Maybe get Messi on this right wing. We have got Messi. He's the 89 pace version, which is not the best version to get. But he probably is the best one to take there. Maybe Ousmane Dembele. I'm going to take Ousmane Dembele and hope that we get a better Messi. Let's take our left centre mid. Right, we're going to take Foot Birthday Sissoko, because even if we have to switch him to the other side to link with Dembele, that is pretty incredible. We'll take Thiago. I did have this card for a while and I was quite a big fan. Nothing great on the other side. Obviously Oscar's a solid looking card. He doesn't really link. I suppose we could put him in the middle, but he only really gets one link there. We'll probably need an icon to sort of tie that up, or Garrincha on that right hand side. Someone from the Premier League. I suppose for the moment we'll take Ricardo Pereira, because he's probably the best at the centre backs there. Adama Traore is a bit too attacking. Don't really want to take Vertonghen, but he does give a strong link at the moment, so let's take him so that Sissoko's at least on full chem. Xavi Martinez is the perfect link there. I can't turn down Chris Smalling. I think this card is broken on this game. I think if we could get him next to the Prime Icon Moments Rio Ferdinand, would be laughing. No one here that links to either of these apart from Jordi Alba, and that is Jordi Alba's normal card. Let's take Yuri Bericic, or Bericic, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Only because we're not really going to use one of these goalkeepers. I'm going to take a local Norwich card in Farman, but I'm going to hope for a better goalie here, which we have got. Now I could take Edison. Yeah, I think we'll take Edison. Pop him in. Now we're looking for some better centre-back links here, really. Now that's interesting. We've got Davies, who does directly link as a strong link to Thiago. So now really, a Premier League centre-back would probably be what we need, or an icon. We might have to take Sula for the chemistry. That's a bit disappointing. Hopefully we'll pick something up in the reserves. We need something in for Oscar as well. Not any of these. I'll try and entice some Premier League players in with Mark Noble's smiley face. Oh, that's what we needed. We'll go and take Petit, sit him in the middle. That puts us on 100 chemistry. Now we just need to really focus on getting a better defence. We have got... Oh, wow. I can't not take him. We may well bring Crespo on somewhere else, or he might not even get a look in, actually, to be fair. No one here that we're really going to use. We'll take Hazard as a potential super sub, but unlikely we'll use him. Same with these guys. Just take Leighton Baines, try and entice those Premier League defenders in. Oh wow, well we cannot not take bestie. Shaping up to be a pretty good draft now. Henderson doesn't give us the link there either. So we'll take Sterling just in case we do, like I say, need a super sub. We've got a silver pick here, which isn't ideal. And one last chance of getting a centre back. Oh, we've got Garrincha again. I used this Musa card in the draft earlier. Didn't like it, didn't think it was very good. So we'll go and take Garrincha. I think I'm going to play him over Dembele. It's not ideal because we haven't got the best centre backs there. I probably will keep Sula on, but I'm going to have to bring Smalling in. Yeah, shame we didn't get an icon goalkeeper or just a strong link there at the back. But it's not terrible. It's going to be a 191, I think. Yeah, it's a 191. Let's get our manager. We want a Premier League manager. Oh, we don't get anything that helps us. That is absolutely abysmal. I think Sula's on full chem anyway. Yeah, he is. So we don't really need the German. Don't need the Argentinian because the only person is Crespo. We haven't got any Danish other than the silver. Oh, let's just go for this guy because he looks far in deep thought about the upcoming games we've got in this draft. So, obviously we've got Primar 9 up front. That is pretty beastly in terms of the card we want there. I've got quite a defensive midfield with Sissoko and Petit, so I may switch out Sissoko, potentially bring in Dembele or bring in Oscar. Definitely going to be bringing Smalling on for Vertonghen. Let's go and get into the first round. Okay, so here we are in the first round of the draft, and he's got 84 chemistry with a left mid at striker, right back at right centre mid. Oh, he's done that so he could get Phillips on chemistry, but actually, yeah, it's got a lot of missing chemistry at the back, which I quite like seeing because I do think chemistry matters in this game. So let's get into this. We're going to go and make our substitutions, bring on Smalling. I might leave it with the Sissoko just for now, just to see how he gets on. And then if they are a bit too defensive, Petit and Sissoko, we'll bring one of them off for Oscar. Let's get into the game. Hopefully we can get a quick win. It happens too often now. Frustratingly, I'm actually defending quite well, and I've had a couple of good chances, and then I get one piece of speed up lag on the counter attack, and yeah, don't know what's going on with the game. And by the time it's fast forwarded and finally caught up, he's in and he's scored. So 1-0 down. And then that shot don't even look like it's going in, and it's taking a deflection off my defender. Suddenly we're 2-0 down, and I don't even know how it's happened really. He has had a lot of chances, and his Phillips in the midfield is absolutely destroying the midfield. He's bossing Ronaldo all over the place. It's frustrating. There we go, we just cut it to the edge of the box, and Thiago takes a nice finesse shot into the top right hand corner. We finally get a goal back. Like I say, I've had a few good chances, and that isn't one of the best ones, but he has put it in the top corner. I feel like a draw would be probably the right score right now, but we find ourselves 1-0 down. We need to get a goal back. I don't know what's happened there. We're going forward. I've gone on the counter attack. I've got 2 defenders back. Yeah, I don't really know how that's happened. Back to 2 goals down. Again, he's gone on the counter-attack straight after I've had a chance at scoring. I've got, I think, 2 centre-backs back again, and Petit was one of the ones back. My defenders, my left back, my right back, had just gone absent. I haven't put custom tactics on, so maybe that's my problem. But really, yeah, they're so attacking that look at Davies now. He's already up the pitch like higher than best. So there we go. Apologies for not reacting to that other goal, but it's just it was just a frustrating game. But yeah, we did get a lovely chip through goal with Garincha there. Had another great chance for Soko just after that. He had a header from a corner, but it just went wide. But really, the speed up lag, the deflected goal, it's just when things like that are going against you, there's not really much you can do. Lewandowski didn't miss. Phillips absolutely dominated the midfield for him. So anytime I got the ball, he was there like an instant, just intercepting or tackling the player. So unfortunately, yeah, we are out in the first round. So we'll go and see if we do manage to pick anything up in these packs, or if we get a draft token. You never know. So we've got gold packs and silver packs. So in the silver packs, we're obviously looking for any players from the top 5 leagues that might go on to sell. I know players actually from my home turf, Norwich, actually do sell quite well at the moment. So let's go and see what we've got in the silver players pack. So we've got one there from the German league, he'll sell. Saudi league should sell, and so should the Netherlands. In our duplicates we haven't got anything there, so we'll just quick sell those items. Move on to our first gold pack. At least we've got a rare player. So nothing really there that's going to be worth a lot of money. Obviously we're keeping all the players. This is my Trade to Glory account, so I use them all for SBCs. And we've got another rare player as well, so that's at least something. We've got rare players out of the gold pack, considering there's only one rare card in there. And that's not bad. An 81 Veg horse might actually like be going for a little bit at the moment. Probably a... Oh, he's not actually, just down to 1,000. But nothing else at the end there. We will quick sell that Ukrainian guy. And that sees us at the moment, as you'll see, on 1.270. So with that being sort of said on there, and we have got what, those 3 items now being listed up on the market, they might only sell for about 1,000 or 2,000 in total. It actually only puts us down 5,000 from where we started on the episode, considering where we were, what we had to get to, sorry. So we had to get to 1,277. If we get them extra 2,000 coins, that means we'll be 5k away from that. So we're actually up 10,000 coins from when we started the draft. So that's not too bad at all. You will see in the store at the moment, I do have some packs saved. Now, just want to reference this because this is going to be in a Foot Eliminator episode coming up this week, that I do have a Bundesliga Totssf player. Now obviously I have a predominantly Bundesliga team and I do need to upgrade Werner. So what I'm hoping for in this pack is that we either get Haaland, Lewandowski or Werner. That would be ideal. What I'm probably going to do for the second player is I'm either going to open the untradeable ultimate pack. If that doesn't go very well, I may actually do a prime icon pack. I worked out with some of the players I've got in my club that are untradeable that it is possible. So the other thing as well is if I did get a Bundesliga Totssf player that was someone that fits in my squad, eventually I might go and recycle them into a prime icon as well. But that'll be for the Foot Eliminator episode coming up this week, which I'll be filming on Monday or Tuesday. And actually I've got a couple of people I'm speaking to about collaborations, so I'm just waiting to hear from them at the moment as to see whether they are going to feature on any up and coming Foot Eliminator episodes. All the other links to all my series are down in the description, so my Trade to Glory and the Graft to a Draft. The link to the playlist in the description, the previous episode of Foot Eliminator and my previous Pack and Guess episode as well. As always, please do drop a like on the video, comment, and most importantly do subscribe. The way I will get a lot more collaborations with some good YouTubers is if we get those subscriber numbers higher. Obviously, when I do get to 100, the giveaway will be active, so that'll be a giveaway in terms of a voucher, which will probably help you with FIFA points for FIFA 21 or towards buying FIFA 21 next year, whatever it is you want to be. But only will be active when I get to 100 subscribers. So tell your friends, tell your family, anyone who's interested in watching FIFA videos, tell them to drop a sub and turn that notification bell on as well to look out for future uploads. Also, as we are now coming to sort of the end of FIFA 20 and there's going to be a little while before FIFA 21, I have now gone and got the WWE 2K game, so I'm going to be using that. I probably will be doing a career mode on that as well with some extra videos, so I've got some content coming out, but it might not all be FIFA based as we wind down FIFA 20 for this year. Well, I've been B-RAD, thank you ever so much for tuning in.